across the Atlantic Ocean, stowaways on a giant airborne fortress. Though time was short, we made sure to study up on our unknowing host, Arpeggio. While attending a prestigious boarding school, the young Arpeggio excelled in all subjects, but he never managed to keep up with the other boys physically. Sadly, his wings, due to their small size, were useless for flight. Furious at his feeble body, he focused his powerful mind to search for a cure in the works of the Italian Renaissance masters. Their notebooks provided the springboard for this sinister young genius, and it wasn't long before the Claw Gang took him on as chief inventor. His talents must have been at work repurposing all the clockwork parts for their criminal schemes, and now this mastermind is in possession of all the parts. It's only a matter of time before he puts them back together, and when that happens, well, I'm not gonna let that happen.
It's time, folks! Sly Cooper and the gang in Autonomy for Disaster. Or is that Autonomy? Not 30 yet. That ain't gonna be until the 27th. You're 20 days late. You're 20 days early. Anyways, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Sly Cooper, Band of Thieves. I had to remember exactly what it was. Anyways, we're here for the final bit of Sly 2. Hopefully it won't be all too crazy. It'll actually be relatively fun. Ooh. I actually enjoy that item. That's going to be something that we're going to have to grab. Dang, not enough. Yeah, there's a lot of items that we still need to even get. And heck, we even still need to grab some of the things from wherever. It'll be crazy and fun because of you, not the game. Anyways, we got ourselves a bunch of bird enemies. These guys, I believe, are the ones who will call who will call for folks. And there is our spotlight enemies. I believe there's one more, but I don't see them yet. I believe you can actually just stand right here, and there will be an enemy that just pops up. Your X is being so confusing. Actually, I think I think all the enemies with the jetpacks are just a mixture of the two, I think. Whatever the case is, we need to be super, super careful. Not like we have any limited lives or anything like that. It's just more just, you know, be careful and, you know, just don't die. Anyways, we got bottles that we need to collect as well. There's about 30 of them in this entire area, as per usual. There's our first one. And I believe this can actually hurt us. Yep. Hurt me enough to just fall straight to the death plane. Also, pay no attention to the skybox. Like, yeah, it is circling around and everything, but just be careful. Where have I been, sir? Good question. I have been busy with work and everything. I think I already told you guys that I fell once. I think it was during last session, I think. But in case if I didn't, yeah, I took a fall. Wasn't paying attention, and I basically fell right where oh, yep, I knew who's gonna see me. Anyways, yeah, pretty much what happened was that I wasn't paying attention. I tripped on the little cinder blocks that are usually in like little parking areas and everything. We did not get hit by that little laser thing. So if we were to actually stay away, that'll keep flying forever. And I'm not lying about that. Look, there it is. It'll just keep going forever. Did I break something? No, but I did land directly on my knees. On hard and gravelly pavement. So yeah, I landed on my knees. I got big old scabs on them, and they hurt like hell. But this was like a week ago at this point. They're better now. They still have the scabs, but man, they're a pain in the ass to have to deal with. Oh, right, these egg things. I believe these spawn little spider bots or something? I don't remember fully. But anyways, as per usual, we got to do some recon, and we got ourselves a little spot that we can be able to hide in. Which is weird, because it's nothing but a net little area. If we don't die, maybe we could be able to constantly see that little... Not what I wanted to have happen, but whatever. Let's climb... They just keep sending those things. Not really a good idea. Anyways. Yeah, that fall really did, hurt, though. Messed up my hand a little bit, too. I think once I told Alex that I had a hole in my hand. But, no, it wasn't that. It was more like a scab. I don't know why I said it like that. I don't know. Either way, go ahead and continue on here. We got ourselves a little... I mean, the oof sound is back in Roblox. So technically, it's not old anymore. Jeez, we got so many bottles that we still need to collect and everything. Anyways, not only that, but I also kind of got sick as well. You had some things go on. And some other things. And also, it's just laziness, too. Because it's like, oh, man, like I wanted to stream, like, a few days ago, even. But, unfortunately, I was just not really in the mood and whatnot, which is gonna suck if I'm planning on doing like, heck, to be fair, Red Dead Redemption was supposed to happen last month, but unfortunately I misjudged everything, and well, now here we are. Huh, that's cool. Wait a minute. Oh, that's funny. Jake stream on the first? Oh, I didn't even know he streamed. I guess I don't have notifications on. I gotta make sure that I do that. Gotta show the boys some some form of, I don't know. What was he playing? Knowing him, he was probably doing something kind of cozy. Oh, wait. No. I think he was doing something about Time Splitters, I think. Where he was in, like, early access to Time Splitters Rewind. A fan-made remake, I think, of the first Time Splitters game? Something like that. That's another game that I would love to play, but I'm just, I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll do it with a few friends as co-commentators, so that we can all see how much of a pain in the ass it is to get one of the character skins. Yep, indeed. It is also Christmas time here, folks. I gotta make sure that I get my my seasonal stuff going in through. I should have been doing that day one, but that just never happened. I still have my banner. Still have my banner and whatnot from last year, so maybe I will do that. In other words, yesterday I actually went to the zoo with, oh, it just keeps me on this thing. He has a little elf, that's cute. Yeah, me, Mom, my sister, brother-in-law, and of course, their kids. We went to the zoo yesterday. It was fun. We got a lot of photos. Oh, son of a... I don't even know why I smacked that. Oh, there's a dumb death for you. Oh, why am I doing that? I can just climb up on that thing. Y'all don't see me. Oh, then I break through or something like that. I said Mom, my sister, and her husband, her kids. And we went to the zoo, we had fun. Spent 20 bucks there. I didn't really need to, but I was hungry, and I was also thirsty. Got myself a nice... That... Huh. Anyways. Fuck off. Ah. Damn it. Why won't you die? God, I hate the enemies in this game. Or at least in this area. There's too many areas to really, like, fall off from. I could have sworn I said my mom. Well, anyways. That's besides the point. Then after that, we pretty much went to the mall. Then came home. I thought about doing a stream, but I was like, nah, I'm tired. Just gonna not work on any thumbnail stuff because I don't do that when I really need to. Yeah, pretty much. I really did pretty much just say, ah, fuck it. Bitch. Oh, fuck off. Again, I hate this. I love this level because it's you know, really spacious, and it's also when you get the really cool items for power-ups. But man, this level's map can eat a bag of Cheez-Its. The bad kind of Cheez-Its, too, by the way. The extra toasty. Or extra toasted ones. There we go. There's one of the enemies. Yeah, those little, the milk. Alright, let's climb up here. Let's actually get back into what we were doing. Finding all the friggin' bottles. Okay. Look, I just wanted the bottles in the bathroom. That's like the equivalent of that one person who's doing a bunch of like scooter tricks, and they land it, and their friend just goes, "Hurry!" before the guy just, and then the guy just chucks the scooter. Does this awesome ass trick and everything, and then just the hurry! Is there any other? Where's this gonna lead up to? Leads to nowhere. Oh, there's one of the level's treasures that we could get. We'll grab the rest of the bottles later. Or maybe we won't, who knows?
Picked up large magnetic fields radiating from inside that blimp. If Arpeggio's already started reassembling clockwork, that's where you'll find it.
Sounds good. I'm on my way.
Don't waste any time here, Sly. Get to to the blimp and take some recon photos. To build a plan, we need to know how close they are to reviving Clockwork.
Relax, Bentley. I've got it under control.
Ah, yes, Clockwork. Hoo boy. What's Animal Sly? He is a raccoon. He's a raccoon who loves Carmelina Montoya Fox, who is a legit fox. Bentley is a turtle. Murray is a hippo. And Arpeggio is a little tiny parrot. We've gone against a iguana, a tiger. No, hold on.
I had no idea they could reassemble Clockwork so fast.
Calm down, Bentley. He might be in one piece, but he doesn't appear to be, you know, alive. Let's stick to the format here. How about some recon photos?
You're right. We need to be informed to create a plan of action. Try to get a shot of Clockwork's head, mecha.
You need to remember that this is anthropomorphic animals.
They seem important to the procedure, but stay away from the guards. If you get detected, we won't have time for a second chance.
So anyways, we've gone up against in the timeline so far, we have gone up against a frog, a bulldog who skipped leg day, being mugshot. We went up against Ms. Ruby, a alligator or swamp alligator that for sure knew a lot of voodoo. Got it.
Clockwork parts together.
We went up against the Panda King, and we've defeated Clockwork for the first time. This is Clockwork right here. He is a full metal owl that basically, well, he has a weird way of going about his life. Clockwork himself is nothing but hate. And then in terms of this game, we've gone against Dimitri, who is a nightclub owner. Oh. They are anthropomorphic. They are thumbs. I'm pretty sure anthropomorphic means more like, you know, look like human. Like how Sonic is. Anyways, we went up against Dimitri. We went up against, oh, that's why. We're just taking photos right now. We're not actually having to go up against and collect, we gotta wait on that one. I completely forgot about that. Anyways, we've gone up against Rajan, which is a Brazilian tiger, I believe. We went through and took out, the Contessa, who is basically a giant, spider woman. We most recently just took out Jean Bisson, who is a, who basically was a damn, prospector back in the day, before time basically froze him over. Can't get the photo of Clockwork. I forgot, where are the eggs? Lily and or Jameson, I can't tell who, probably just fell. They're crying in the background. Ooh, that was close. Here we have Clockwork.
Clockwork appears completely inanimate. We still might have a chance.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Now what are we taking a photo of? Not Clockwork. He's not activated right now, but, let's try to avoid getting him activated or whatever. Oh, I see. So we're gonna go that way. Anyways. Yeah, and so now we're going up against Arpeggio, who we're gonna see here in just a bit. Still can't get that photo? Are you kidding me? There we go.
I'm sensing radioactivity from inside those mech eggs. I wouldn't get too close. Sly, I'm detecting voices from the front of the blimp. I think it's Arpeggio.
Wait for this bird to go over that way, because we can see Arpeggio all the way over there. In fact, we can see him all the way over there. And, well, I kind of spoiled it. But, there's one more player in the mix. Though, I'm pretty sure everybody could have also guessed it, even if they've never seen the game either.
Neela? Neela's here too!
Would you look at that? Neela's here as well.
I can't believe it! She must have been working with Arpeggio all along!
And Arpeggio. This is what he looks like.
There he is, the mastermind behind this blimp and the source of all our problems. I don't need to study those photos to see the writing on the wall. Clearly, Neela and Arpeggio have conspired together to rebuild Clockwork.
Why is he so short? It's because he's a parrot.
Dangerously close to realizing their goal.
Look, Bentley, I know it's not your style, but I need a quick plan of attack. Try to think of a way, any way, to stop Clockwork from getting reassembled.
Well, those magnetic inducers seem to be holding the parts together. If you reverse their polarity, it should pull Clockwork apart. Unfortunately, the inducer speed control station is locked down tight. Pickpocket keys from the 4 patrolling guards to get at it. Then you'll need to manually reverse the polarity of each inducer deck at the top of their rotation.
Consider it done.
So, what's kind of really funny too is that, like, again, you can see Arpeggio right there, right? Dude's in a full thing of, like, it's a mechanical thing and all that. He's very small and everything. And even in the little cutscene at the very beginning of the stream that we saw, even Sly mentioned that, like, with the information that they dug out for Arpeggio, they found out that basically he himself, or that Arpeggio, I don't know why I said it like that, it was really weird, sorry. Arpeggio basically just could not grow. That's literally his whole motivation as to why he's making getting clockwork. Arpeggio wants Clockwork's body to basically be able to fly. That's why even in the actual like short little video that's like explaining the autonomy for disaster or whatever it was.
Now use the speed control station to slow down the spinning inducers.
Yeah. It's very interesting, to say the least. What's really funny about it, though, is that when you think about it, they could have made an anthropomorphic version of a parrot, but they don't, which is kind of funny.
Get up there and reverse the polarity of each deck.
So now we got 4 of these things to reverse. There we go. Shit. There we go. Try this again. Shit. It's kind of hard to really see it, but you can kind of see it from time to time. There we go, that's 1. Could not get to that one. That's very inefficient having each guard with a key that you need all of them. Well, yeah, but I mean, it's kind of whatever. They've kind of done that for every Sly Cooper game, with the exception of the first one. The first one, it had more or less just, hey, get to the end of the level to get a key from it to be able to unlock stuff. For the sake of the game. Well, I mean, I don't know. The developers just had it like that. There we go. Oh.
What's all this then? The magnets have been reversed. But by Jove, it seems to have locked the clockwork parts into place. Excellent.
Nah, shit.
Sly Cooper! Of course this would be your doing.
Ah, Mr. Cooper. No doubt you believed a reversal would pull the old bird apart, eh? But it seems to have had quite the opposite effect. I'm truly grateful. When fully powered up, I'll join myself to its circuit and be born anew.
All this because you can't fly. You're pathetic.
Immortality! Immortality is what I seek. The other Claw Gang members were much too short-sighted. They were satisfied using the clockwork parts to drive their various trivial schemes. But not me. No. I saw them for what they really were. The keys to life eternal.
So, what? You had Neela put me on the scent back in Cairo, and then waited while I stole the parts from the other Claw Gang members, all the while not arousing any suspicion that you were behind it all?
You make it sound easy, Cooper. I had to carry your pathetic gang through that first set of heists. I was overjoyed when Arpeggio let me toss
First
you
set-
in jail. I could finally go after the parts myself.
Ah, but acquiring all the parts was only half the equation. Think, Cooper. What kept Clockwork alive for thousands of years?
He was fueled by his hatred for my family.
Splendid! That's right. Hatred. Putting his gears and wires together was child's play, compared with accumulating that much hatred.
You can't make people hate.
Oh, my poor naive boy. My meticulous mind has found a way. As your hippopotamus friend will attest, spice consumption makes you both angry and susceptible to hypnosis. The Contessa, hypnotist extraordinaire, devised a way to command people through the use of flashing lights. I've created this blimp to be a massive transmitter of those precise light frequencies. The only problem I faced was finding a suitable source of light waves.
The Northern Lights. You've been collecting Northern Light energy so you could hypnotize everyone beneath the blimp.
Ah, hypnotize those who'd eaten food covered in illegal spice. Thank goodness for Dimitri. Through his nightclub, he got the whole city to consume the spice.
You're going to Paris to unleash a hypnotic light show of hate. That's outlandishly cruel.
Cruel, perhaps, but necessary to give Clockwork his spark of immortality. Ah well, my new body awaits me. Be a dear, Neela, and keep him covered. Ta-ta!
Well, it's gonna be fun to go up and get. Oh,
Stupid Arpeggio. I double-crossed the Cooper gang, Interpol, and Carmelita. What made you think I wouldn't do the same to you?
This is preposterous! You're my protege, not the next candidate for my immortality. I demand you exit the Clockwork frame or...
oh.
Behold, Clockla is born!
Well, shit. I say trivial, by the way.
As we all know, things are looking grim. Neela has joined herself to the Clockwork frame, and the Union has produced Clockla. She's out and free to terrorize the world. This blimp is still in motion to Paris. I can only assume Arpeggio's autopilot will activate the hate hypnosis light show. If that happens, there'll be no stopping
Clockla.
Clockla. She'll be immortal. But we still have a chance. In her new form, she'll need to draw a lot of energy from this blimp's engines to stay strong. If we can disable the engines, that should be enough to weaken her to a state in which we can attack. Getting at these engines will require all three of us to work together in perfect harmony. We've pulled off some tough jobs in the past, but they were just the warm-up round for what we'll be going through tonight.
So, Clockla. Nobody actually, no, a lot of people probably saw this coming, even with, even if you never played this game for the first time, or if you never played this game and then you played it for the very first time, you probably already knew that Clockla was going to be, or that Clockwork's frame was eventually going to be taken over by Clockla. Arpeggio seemed too petty for his little thing to be like, oh, it's all about my flight, or no, it's all about immortality. Nope. Dude basically laid out the entirety of the thing. So, Cluckla is now a thing, and, well, there she is, right there. This is the only time, with the exception of Sly Thieves in Time. Bro just hates Sly. Oh, no, you have no idea. Clockwork in general is fueled by this shit. Clockla's been, Clockwork has been alive for thousands of years. Like, we're talking the very first instance of Clockwork becoming an actual thing was, where is Clockla? Where are you, little bastard? What is the lore of them, Haiti? Okay, so Clockwork Clockwork basically was a thing since, they could have potentially gone even further, because this character is straight up has been around since ancient Egypt. Like, there are plenty of lore bits from Sly 1 to even, like, just in general from people just talking about it, or well, not people talking about it, but like,
Happy to have you along.
you can hear Sly talking about it
Pickpocket the guard's keys to the engine
and
room.
making mention about it and everything.
I'll take over.
Okay, you should take your position. It's not gonna take me long to lighten these guys of their keys.
Or no, I'm sorry. Let me redo that. Clockwork has been around since at the very least ancient Egypt. I don't think that there is a Clockwork Easter egg in Sly Thieves in Time, because in Ryorichi Cooper's time, or one of his missions, you can actually see Clockwork in the background somewhere. And in the most not prehistoric, but the most, or at the very least the latest that we've seen something in terms of like Sly Cooper is the caveman, or the cave raccoon, that they divisively just decided to name Bob. Yes, very creative. But I don't think that there's a Clockwork Easter egg there. So the latest, or the earliest that, why do I keep saying latest? The earliest time that we could potentially see from Clockwork is ancient Egypt with Slyton Common, the creator of the Thievius Raccoonus. Some people like to suggest that Clockwork himself is based on a character from Egypt, potentially. Because in every image that's in the Thievius Raccoonus, in the very first game, Sly and the Thievius Raccoonus, every little depiction of like each move, in the background of the images, you can see a shadowy figure in the air, like flying towards them. And it wasn't really noted until towards the end of Sly 1, where he puts two and two together and basically says that it matches the description of the mysterious clockwork. And then Sly finds out that the reason why Clockwork constantly goes after the Cooper clan, which, yes, it is a clan, apparently, is because he wanted to... He basically really hated the Cooper clan. Which is why a lot of people like to think that, oh, hey, the reason why he, you know... The reason why he's full of all this hate and everything is because he's wanting to basically become the only thing to be known of as like a master thief or something like that. It's a very, very interesting, or it's a very weird bit of lore, but it's, you know, it's fun. There's a lot more to it as well. Like, if you were to fully go through and, like, do whatever with, like, jeez, I don't know, I'm sorry. My throat's giving out a little bit because I'm still dealing with the damn cough that I have. But pretty much, in general, he is the ultimate hater. Like, no joke. Clockwork really just fucking hated the Cooper clan. And, Sly was the only one to survive because, spoiler alert, in case you didn't watch the first game, Sly is an orphan. Yeah, Clockwork and the Fiendish Five basically murdered his parents. His dad, his mom, all that. And so that was basically what the first game was. It was basically revenge. And then in the second game, it's just all about taking out the Clockwork parts and whatnot. It's giving Sasuke vibes. I mean, yeah, in a way. But also at the same time, it's better than Sasuke because Sasuke's a little bitch. At least Sly, you know, can be fun. Meanwhile, Sasuke is a big bitch just because of his... Actually, wait, oh jeez, now I think about it, that would be funny as hell if Clockwork actually was like a fucking family member. Which, now that I think about it, wouldn't really make any sense, because if he was a family member, then that would be one really weird family tree. But, again, it's more or less just like he was an advisory for Slight and Common. Assuming if Slight and Common was a, like, noble character or whatever. Even though, granted,
Okay, Bentley, you're
he's
on.
a thief again. All right.
Hey, Bentley, I'm looking at these, blueprints, and I think you've got to shoot out all the bulbs with your dart gun to get up to the second level. Here's the hard part. Once you shoot a bulb, you'll need to then take out the bulb the electricity is going to. If you miss and break the wrong bulb, there'll be a big power surge and...
Shit.
Make sure when you shoot a bulb, you then take out the bulb the electricity electricity is going to.
Oh. I remember now. You gotta destroy the bulb that... There we go. I forgot that's what you had to do. You had to destroy all the bulbs together, not, just hit multiple ones. I completely forgot about that. Fun fact about these, bolts, for Coyote. These bolts that were, or these, little sleep, darts that we're firing are basically sleep darts. There we go. Just 6 more. Alright, take care, Coyote. I gotta work on my, talking about lore things, because good lord. I was like stuttering all over that damn thing.
Okay, pal. You're all set to bounce up to the next level.
You gotta do the exact same thing.
If I'm reading this right, it looks like you need to bomb those power nodes to get into the control room. Once that door is open, you'll be able to shut this engine down for good.
You need me to run away. There we go.
Wait, buddy. What's the override switch and this engine is complete?
Yeah.
That's one less engine for that creepy clockla thing to draw power from.
There we go. I'm gonna try and give a better description of that stuff at a later time, because eventually I'm gonna have to figure out how to do it when I eventually do like a full review of the Sly series. That would be genuinely fun to do. But yeah, one of the things that was really, you know, kind of fun about this whole thing was definitely the twist with Neela, whatever the fuck her name is. I mean, like, yeah, sure, it was kind of predictable and everything, but man, sometimes it's always good to just be like, oh hey, it's nice to see an actual difference in the fight instead of, you know, the same shit. You know, now that I think about it, Mario and Luigi did that too with Bowser's Inside Story. I kind of want them to do more of that. Oh, over there. You didn't mean to run away.
That's one of the engines that needs to be disabled. I won't lie to you, Murray. This is going to be a tough job that requires both our skills.
My skills? Okay, Bentley, if you say so.
First, I'll need to hack the stations controlling access to the engine room. Then, Murray, you'll need to head inside and use your muscle to finish the job.
The Murray will be ready to go.
Alright. Oh, we gotta do 3 of these again. Alright. Should be fun enough. Let's get to it. I do believe Clockla can swoop down onto you, but I think she has to see you first. Or she sees you and, oh. Oh, this is good. There we go. Nice little, upgrade to our thing to be ricocheted. Man, these things are constantly just shooting at us. That's actually kind of funny. Go ahead and just let the ricochet. There we go. Ricochet shot. Side. Didn't even see that. There we go. There we are. That's one down. Oh god, I'm so. Damn it. I'm still messing around with the controls because I started playing Sarge's Heroes, or no, not Sarge's Heroes. Sarge's War, the GameCube version of the game, because that game finally came to the house and everything. Because I was wanting to practice it before I eventually go through the Army Men series. And man, I kept getting so twisted up, thinking that left was gonna go right, right was gonna go left. Similar to like how most games were back then. But man, after playing a little bit of that and then going back and going into the stream, I'm still all confused. Ooh. Actually, I will be right back here, folks. So let's go ahead and take a quick little breather. Go ahead and get a snack. Do whatever that you need to do. Stretch. Use the bathroom. Get a drink. Get a snack. Get some walk in. And we'll be right back with some more Sly 2. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Hope everybody was able to use what they needed to do. Use what they needed to use, do what they do have to do. Let's get back and let's finish up the fight. Okay, we got 2 terminals left. Oh, it's all the way up there. Oh, we gotta go up. Ah, I see. Man, the only thing that really sucks about the whole glowy particle effects for the super sneaky thief moves, the climbable like ladders and everything really only matter for Sly, unfortunately. That is just the nature of the matter of the nature. Because even though, you know, it would make sense for everybody to be able to climb a ladder, apparently only Sly can be able to do it just because he has those thieving instincts. Which is kind of silly, but you know, it's whatever. Alright, now we gotta wait for this thing to turn around. Hey. Ah. Now I think about it, do owls eat raccoons? There we go. Oh, actually, I could have done a funny little thing. I think with my I think with the bombs, I could have actually been able to do a funny little thing with I could have done a funny little thing and had Bentley be falling indefinitely. Or he would fall and I think even get into like a death play or something like that. I think it would actually count as him dying. Or something of that nature. That real quick. Woo! That guy was coming for me. Oh, we still have so much of the security wall to deal with. Okay, get it. Whew. Now, where's the last one? Last one is over there. I'm surprised that didn't make the AI kind of glitch out and just be like, huh? Who's there? That actually kind of would have been funny. Okay. Oh man, you know, now I think about it, Tokon, the Marvel fighting game, and the Marvel fighting game Tokon and Avatar apparently had a closed and open beta. Or I think they were both closed betas. And honestly, would have been kind of fun to try it out, but unfortunately, I'm one of those people who just button mashes in actual fighting games, where like Smash Brothers, like it's just whatever. I kind of wish I had that kind of push to play those kinds of games, because I think it would have been kind of fun. I mean, like, hell, even Power Stone would be kind of fun to do. Oh, fuck off. I got stuck in a loop. I couldn't do anything. Thought I could just run. Yeah, fuck you.
Make way for the Murray!
There we go. Oh! Wait, shit, I just realized.
Looks like you'll need to lift all those giant cylinders. Once they're locked in the up position, you'll be able to take them out from the top level.
Forgot about one of the things that happened.
Heads up, pal. You've got company.
I forgot about one of the things that really happened, a few weeks ago, maybe even like a week ago. We finally got the nominations for Game Awards. And yeah, Claire Expedition is gonna be going up against a lot of games that most likely are not really gonna stand a chance for it, unfortunately. God, I hate these enemies. But yeah, like, Claire Expedition got numerous amounts of different like nominations and everything, and I'm happy for it. I'm happy that it's gonna get its comeuppance and everything.
Nice work.
I'm.
Head up to the second level.
It's gonna be funny to see what the heck happens to
Finish 'em off.
It's gonna be funny to see what the heck happens to Donkey Kong Bonanza. And last one.
Perfect. Now, head into the control booth and pull the plug on this thing.
Nice. Got a little bit of health.
Another engine bites the dust.
What's everybody actually looking forward to for Game Awards? Like, aside from the obvious ads for... or the ads and new reveals for video games and stuff like that. Because that's pretty much what they are. It's all just a giant advertisement show for video games and, you know, a big old little thing for whatever. I don't know if I'm going to stream it. I think it would be kind of fun, but I don't think I'm going to. Solely because there's going to be a lot of music that is just going to straight up be like copywritten and stuff like that. So as much as it would be fun to do, I'm not. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath for a potential stream for that. Though, if you guys would like, I could always record it. We record it and then we just have all the best bits in the game, or best bits of the thing happen. All the reactions and stuff like that.
Murray, it looks like I'm gonna need some help getting into that engine room.
Happy to help.
Bentley tells me that the door to that room is locked down by wall-mounted power stations located throughout this blimp. I'll need you to take out all the power stations and then pry open the door by hand.
No sweat, Sly.
Huh. Alright, we're doing another power station destruction. That's one down. One down, only 4 more to go. Should be easy enough to be able to do. Wish I had the Atlas strength. That would at least give us the ability to be able to run around and jump. Oh, there's another bottle. I'm pretty sure he just went, like, not even in character. I'm pretty sure that's just the dude just going, ouch. Sounded like it. Gonna need that health. There we go. Only 2 more left. Oh, mother. Damn it. You gotta do all that again. Okay, no, cool. There's a nice little nicety that is a checkpoint. Thank God. Ow. I wasn't able to get those coins. Oh. Ah, it's all the way over there. Oh, this is the laser thing. I was thinking that it was one of those portable flying laser thingies that the birds throw. Now I think about it, I think the birds are also toucan, or not toucans, but I think they're some form of small bird. hate when I don't know where exactly I need to go. Also, I hate that I keep moving the camera in the wrong area. There it is. Oh boy. Gotta make it all the way, or gotta head back over to the other way. Could use that health. Knowledge is really gonna matter. I'm pretty sure any shot from those things would actually count as all that health. Even as Murray. Moving the camera again. Oh, right, it's up there. Oh, damn it, I went the wrong way again. Hey. Oh, you know what? I don't think we've even been in that little area. At least I don't think. So that might be where the last few bottles are. Though, again, I'm not really searching. Alright, let's head back over. There it is. There's a bottle. Okay. It's a good thing that we did this in this order, actually, because then it means we get to end it off with as Sly.
First, you'll need to make your way to the far end of this room. Then jump up to the second level to get at the engine room control center.
Oh, I remember this room, actually. Ow. Yeah, we go up here.
Alright, the control center is opposite your position in the room. With some well-timed spire jumping, you should be able to get access.
Gotta bounce between a bunch of these bam buzzsaws. Damn it. I think if I were to stand... I think that's an actual, like, firewall. Or like a laser grid wall, which I think would actually... No, yeah. You just die from it. Even with the invincibility frames. Alright. Learning purposes, right? You know, this would be a fun. Shit, I jumped to the wrong one. This honestly would be a fun game to do a no-hit run. Oops. It'd be fun, but it'd be a pain in the ass. Because you've got stuff like Rajan and everything. Why do I keep jumping to that one? I need to stop going diagonal. Okay, for real though. This game would be fun to do a no-hit run with. There'd be a lot of challenge to it too, especially with Rajan and oh, that put me in a bad spot. That was my own fault on that one. Nah, but like for real though, it would be kind of fun to do a no-hit run. Why do I keep doing that? I keep forgetting that it's diagonal. Anyways. I wonder how far it would really go before somebody... Damn it, I did it again. I need to stop doing that. I keep forgetting that it's left, right, and it alternates. I jumped too early. The firewall scared me. Ah. Oh, I got that weird, like... Ugh. Anyways. I think the hardest parts of that no-hit run, by the way, would most likely be the Jean Bisson fight and Rajan fight. Because of like depth perception and shit like that. For Rajan, and then no, yeah, it would be the same thing for Bentley even. Well, there's the... There was the, what was it? Safe. That's what it was. But yeah, I think it would be... I think those two would probably be the hardest parts. Maybe Contessa, potentially? Because Contessa is kind of a pain in the ass to really deal with. But, like... I don't think necessarily as crazy as something like say... John or whoever. Oh right, charge TNT run. Fuck. I forgot about this one.
This engine room is locked down tight. Since we can't get in, I figure we'll have to destroy it from the outside.
I hope you're carrying some heavy explosives, Bentley, because that engine isn't small.
It just so happens that there's a ready supply of explosives already available on the blimp. Walk one of these TNT barrels up to that engine room to destroy it.
Sounds easy enough. What's the catch?
The initial payload in that TNT barrel won't be powerful enough to do the job. If you pick up 3 magnetic chargers, you should achieve the necessary blast force to destroy the engine. It's simple, really. Just get close to the chargers, and they'll automatically attach to your barrel.
All right, let's blow stuff up.
Sounds basic enough. Actually, no, it sounds very stress-inducing, especially when you're having to deal with a bunch of enemies that can knock you out of the barrel. Cause you're gonna have to restart everything. There's one. Woo! Gotta go the opposite way. Oh, I gotta go up. No wonder. Might as well go this way. That's right. Just keep on going. You know, so this is something that I haven't really talked about, nor have I really ever mentioned back in the day. But I have Project Dream, or not Project Dream, but I have that PlayStation app, Dreams. And I tried out that Banjo-Kazooie game that's on there. Dog, it is fun, actually. It's only one level. It's Treasure Trove Cove so far, I believe. I don't know if they're going to continue going on with it or anything. But, yeah, no, shit's real fun. Like, I would go as far as to say it actually has a lot of great mechanics that would be awesome for a new Banjo game.
Barrel all charged up, it's time to deliver the payload to that engine.
Now comes the fun part. Oh, fuck you. I got stuck on the wall. I couldn't do anything about it.
With the TNT barrel all charged up, it's time to deliver the payload to that engine.
Wait, could we always bounce out of the thing? Nah, whatever. Nah, may as well just go this way. You know, this type of mission reminds me of one of the missions in like Castlevania 64. There was a mission in Castlevania 64, one of them, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was either the second one or the first one, where you had a chemical compound that you had to take over to a door. And you had to get it over there without jumping. And like, if you jumped at all, you would just explode. You would die. With this one, you're not necessarily dying, but man, is it a pain in the ass. There we go.
That should be the last time anyone puts that engine to use.
All right. Oh, we just saw that live tick from 96 to 97.
And an unexpected windfall, I've been contacted by Inspector Fox over the shortwave radio. She's well aware of the dire situation we all face if Clockla becomes immortal and has agreed to join forces with us so that we can destroy the robotic bird. The only catch is that she's unable to locate this blimp on her radar. To help her hone in on our position, we'll need to boost the strength of 4 local radio towers. Once Inspector Fox is in range, she'll take one of us on board to act as a tail gunner in a dogfight against Clockla. This is it. We don't have time for another plan. We're almost over Paris, and if that hate hypnosis light show goes off, well, you know the story.
Here we go, folks. The final mission, essentially. Let's hop into it. Mega jump job.
Okay, Sly. We need to send Carmelita a radio pulse so she can home in on the blimp. To do that, I'll need you to get on top of 4 very tall towers. They are too big to climb and too tall to jump up normally.
What's this all got to do with this thing you've got me wearing?
It's an experimental mega jump pack. By pressing the R2 button, you'll perform a huge jump, so be careful.
All right, sounds like fun.
Okay. So now we have a mega jump. As you can see right there. Pressing R2 will let us leap into the air. Honestly, one of the best moves in the game. And you can get something that's like it, but which is the feral pounce, but it's not as not as crazy as you would think it would be. It is, however, marginally useful. There we go. Alley-oop. Try again. There we go. There we go, and there's one of them. Take out some more enemies, and we'll go ahead and just leap over this way. Hey, there's another bottle. Okay, got that. I'm gonna just grab that real quick. There we go. Oh, ow. There's another one. And another bottle too. Nice. One more and I have the whole set. Which, hey, look at that. Haha. Nice. Go. Just one more to go. Imagine if we could be able to glide all the way to it. Huh. Well, I mean, glide all the way to it without having to land onto to its platform.
Aha, it looks like Carmelita has picked up on our signal. She's now headed on an intercept course directly for us.
There we go. Now, of course, before we finish this as Carmelita's gunner, we should let's at least get our prize for 100% bottles. Unfortunately, that ability is no longer with us, so we unfortunately have nothing on it. What the? Wait a minute, did anyone else see that? I just noticed it at the like last second. It was a health thing.
That arpeggio really knew his encryption algorithms. As it stands, I'm only 86.5% convinced the code to the vault is 725.
And the last ability that we get, with the exception of the one ability that we forgot to get, is Shadow Power.
You've gotten the shadow power move.
The Shadow Power basically lets us be able to be moved without being seen. So we can sneak around for as long as our thing goes through. Honestly, this is actually one of the abilities that I want to do for Sly Cooper again at some point, where we have all the abilities and we just see, like, what would the game look like if we had the ability to do half the damn shit that we get to do in the game after buying everything and all that, which is relatively easy enough to be able to do because all you have to do is just run over to just go into the main menu, enter in certain cheat codes that would warp you to certain episodes. Like, I think if you did the code to go to this episode, it would unlock pretty much everything.
Look, Sly, for once, let's cut the flirty chit-chat and get down to business. I need an experienced tail gunner. Jump in and grab the gun. We've got a bird to take down.
That's not flirty chit-chat?
Here we go. So we're pretty much just attacking Clockwork. There's no secret, there's no bonus, there's no extra things you have to do. Well, with the exception of like phase or like different phases and whatnot. You basically just have to defend yourself from missiles and everything. If you've ever played Dead Space, it's pretty much kind of like that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Forgot about those things. We want to destroy these things. Oh! Got close to that one. This might take a couple tries. I think in my previous playthrough we went through this whole thing. Oh, it's a switch. Yeah, this might take 2 tries, maybe 3. I couldn't do anything about it. I tried to hit it, but I couldn't. I'd like to hit the missiles, please. About halfway. Yeah, I couldn't do anything about it. I was put into a spot that I couldn't do anything about it. If I tried to shoot, I would have just caused the... I would have caused the, I would have kept the thing from being able to just pass through us and everything. Oh boy. Mess it up again. I disagree with that one. I feel like that hit should have been a, Oh boy. Alright, I gotta focus. Forgot how hard this boss can get. Ah, there was nothing I could do there. There was nothing I could do. Oh. Oh, what am I doing? Tried to hit it. Oh, come on, I hit her. Oh, come on. Damn it. Oh, this is gonna be fun here, folks. One of the most stress-inducing bosses. I couldn't do anything about that. Actually, you know what? No. I don't think I even did this first try. Stop shooting the missiles.
We're getting through!
Oh, mother. Fuck. Damn it.
That was bad. Keep at it! We're winning! All right! Keep it up! Nice shooting! Neela's not gonna like that! Don't let up! You're doing great! Take that, Neela! You're doing it, Cooper! That should get her attention. Got to stay focused. We're getting. You should have been a cop. That was some
Yes!
terrific shooting.
Terrific shooting. It took us like
Fly.
4 or 5 times.
Serious problem here. Locula's looking mighty upset, and I think she's going to take it out on us.
Oh boy.
I'm coming, guys. Hold on.
All right.
I knew
And
I
now
could
we're on
this
to
way.
basically a
Battery, I just
big old giant parkour bit. We need to use our glider and anything else. I'm pretty sure I just messed up.
Oh no! Help! Please! Someone!
Oh, yep. Oh, that's an instant kill. Not even a, like, retry. Well, actually, no, I guess that makes sense. Because, I mean, it would be kind of hard for them to do,
Help!
It would be kind of hard to do, like, a, aerial recovery kind of thing.
Oh no! We're diving!
Land on this.
Ouch! Ow! Falling! Falling!
There we go. Oh, why'd I jump? That was my own fault on that one. Unfortunately, we still always have to go back to... Really? Well, that was garbage.
I'm scared, Sly. Hurry.
Land on this.
Make it fast, Sly. I feel really sick.
Land here. There we go.
Oh, I feel sick. Sorry, Bentley.
There we go.
I'm not digging this. This is bad.
Oh, that might have been a bad jump. No, it's decent.
I'm hyperventilating. I need a paper bag.
There we go.
Want a piece of me? Don't worry, there's plenty to go around.
You might have a new body, Neela, but you're still the low-down, backstabbing coward we've beaten time and time again. This won't be any different.
Be brave while you can, Cooper. I might not have the immortality form of your hate, but I feel some power growing within me.
Hey there, Jake. I think she's supposed to turn her head. Oh, that was... There we go. There we go. There we go.
We did it.
Right on.
It's an emotional moment.
Die, insects, die! My hate will smash you.
Watch out. That thing's still kicking.
Oh, Jesus.
Lakla mentioned something about a hate chip. It sounded like the source of her power.
If we remove it, she might stop attacking.
Then let's do a little open head surgery. I'll pry open that beak so that Bentley can go to town with his bombs.
Let's pry this sucker open.
I hate you, the gang. I will find you in your sleep and I will destroy you. You will never know a moment's peace for the rest of your short, miserable lives. The clock will know revenge. I am revenge. I am the Alpha and the
Yeah.
I still have my hate shit. You will not defeat me. Ever!
There it is. The hate ship.
Let's get out of here. She's about to explode.
Oh.
My glasses.
What? Bentley, I'll save you.
Pick me up. I can't walk.
Come on, Sly, let's get out of here.
And there we were, at the end of the road. The Claw Gang had been defeated, and the clockwork parts lay scattered around in heaps. Yet, despite the explosion, they remained pristine. It was as if nothing could ever hurt them. Carmelita cursed herself for showing up too late to get a few shots in on Clockla. So she took it out on what was close at hand, the hate chip. And just like that, it was over. Without that core piece, that essential center of clockwork, there was nothing left. The parts aged before our eyes as if time had finally caught up with the ancient bird. How ironic that Carmelita, a police officer, would be the one to lift the curse from the Cooper family. The menace of clockwork would never again rise to threaten me or my children. True to her nature, she informed us that we were all under arrest. But one look at my gang told me that we were in no shape for a fast getaway. So I offered to go peacefully in exchange for letting my friends walk. They'd taken some bruises through all of this, but I was surprised, shocked really, to see them leave their gear behind as they walked away. Their wounds were deeper than I'd imagined. Those guys were hurting. Carmelita's old police unit soon arrived. With me in custody, her name was cleared, and she even got a well-deserved promotion. It was the least I could do. The ride to HQ started with us sitting in silence, trying to read each other's thoughts. As the reality of my capture started to sink in, she began to relax, and we got to talking. We spoke freely about our previous adventures, comparing notes and even getting in a few laughs. Then we started talking about, well, everything. Books, music, art. It was like we were on a first date. She even showed me the bottle she'd been saving for the special occasion of my arrest. My heart sank when she realized that our short flight across town had already taken 2 hours, a fact I kinda clued into after seeing the Eiffel Tower float by 17 times. She went forward to ask the pilot what was up, and it looked like my pals had left me a little going-away present before taking off. Floating away on the night breeze, I could faintly make out Carmelita's voice.
I'll find you, Cooper! I'll be seeing you soon, Ringtail.
And with that, we have finished Sly 2, Band of Thieves. Christ. Hey, Jerry. How you doing? Oh my god, you have no idea how much I really wanted to redo this game. Because I was so mad when, like, one of the streams took, like, 7 hours. Anyways. So we got Kevin Miller as Sly, as per usual. Matt Olson as Bentley. Chris Murphy as Murray. And, of course, Carmelita Fox. Voiced by Alyssa Glidewell. Inspector Carmelita Fox continues to search for Sly Cooper, whose current whereabouts are still unknown. We got all these guys who've done all that. Dimitri went to work on a cruise ship as a dance instructor. Rajan now owns a series of rug outlets across North America. The Contessa went on to become the most successful real estate broker in the greatest area. Jean Bassan went to work for the EPA, but unfortunately, he ended up frozen again. I also like how his outfit just changed back to his original outfit. Best part of the entire game, folks, right here. There's like last little credits and stuff like that. And then just, okay, that's it. You've seen everything. You won. Go outside. Yeah, freak. Oh my god, you have no idea how much I love this game. Well, yes, the final boss is definitely a pain in the ass. We're still missing one bit of thing, but I'm pretty sure I know exactly what it is. It's one of the bottles. And one final... oh, right. Okay, that just leads over to here. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. Damn it. Well, I guess we could watch the credits again while we're talking about this. You know, honestly, this is really fun. It genuinely was a nice little rerun of the series. Or of the game, at least. Now, if we were to do a rerun of the series, that would be fairly interesting. But I'm not necessarily gonna... That'll be something for a later time. More specifically, if another Sly Cooper game comes out or something. But it probably won't it probably won't be this game either. Although, I will say, if there is a new Sly Cooper game that ever does come out, we will be going through the entirety of the series. But this one will be more special because if we were to do Sly 2 again, I think we would do that with all abilities unlocked. It's just kind of like a, you know, a fun little thing. No animals were harmed in the creation of this game. I love it when people do shit like that. That's funny. Ah, I knew it. It was the Milwaukee area. Also, look at Jean, right? Jean right there. Now look when he's frozen. It's the same fucking outfit that he was wearing. It wasn't the jacket. Nice little oversight. Anyway, same old credits. Luckily, this is back in the time when, like, credits were, like, only, like, maybe a minute long at most. Where it wasn't fucking, at least it wasn't, like, Mighty Number 9's credits, which is, like, I think 3 hours. Or something like that. Anyways, what level did we not get, everything in? I think it was this level. Yep, there it was. Might as well, get the rest of the bottles. There was also some Easter eggs that we could have technically also looked at, too. Let's go look for the last few bottles. We are missing 27, 28, 29, 30. We're only missing 3. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. And then it takes us like an hour. Or I'll find them on my own and then I'll just post like, hey, got them. Game's complete now. No, but I mean, like, this would also be a good time to go and, you know, just talk about the Sly series in general. Honestly, even though that would more or less be saved for Sly 4, and whatnot. I've always had a soft spot for the Sly series. It's been one of my favorite games of all time. Like right up there with like Mario, the Fear series, even though it's really only the second game. But like, I genuinely always enjoyed my time with the Sly series. Even with Sly 4 not necessarily selling as well as the other games, I still had fun with it. It may not be as memorable, but damn it, any Sly content from Sony, whether it be from the fans or not, it's always fun to be able to play through, or just even take a look at some nice fan stuff and whatnot. Do I want Sony to make more Sly Cooper stuff? Oh, well, of course, but unfortunately, that's just not the case. Or that's just not the, that's just the unfortunate bit where, the developers of Sly Cooper, Sucker Punch Games, don't really want to work on the series anymore. They've been done. But if they were to make another Sly game, I think that they have plenty of material to work with, whether if it be from fan-made stuff to even straight up just what Sanzaru posted out, you know? I think it would be amazing. And to even, like, go as far as to say that, like, I wouldn't mind if they would just do it with someone else as well, but make it to where it's someone who actually gives a damn about the series. Because, I mean, let's be real here. Penelope as a villain was kind of stupid in the fourth game. Kind of seemed like it just came out of nowhere. Like, they want... Like, you know what? Now that I think about it, I feel like the reason why they did that was because they wanted to kind of simulate the same thing that that Neela did. When Neela was a character. They wanted Penelope to basically become the character who... Oh, welcome back, Jake. Yeah, it feels like they wanted to really have Penelope as one of the characters to betray the Cooper gang because of Neela in Sly 4. But to that, I say that wasn't really necessarily earned. Because Neela had it where, you know, she was there from the get-go in the second game. And we never even knew that she was going to be or that she was going to betray, let alone become an actual villain or at least the main boss at the end of the game. In Sly 2. Whereas Penelope, they really only had it where it was just like, she was missing. So we were like, oh, we gotta go find Penelope. And then it's just like, oh, it turns out she's the Black Knight. Like, that just seems weird, in my opinion. Where are these last few bottles? Now. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, I know we're not playing Sly 4, but I want to know, am I in the same kind of group that everybody else thinks, where it's like it's weird to have Penelope as like a boss? Because to me, it just seems weird, because it's just like, yeah, she had that moment in Sly 3, because, you know, she was the Black Baron. But, like, I don't know. They could have done something. They could have done something far more better than just, oh, Penelope's disappeared, and now she went back to her root of being a twist villain. Or, well, no, she was never even a twist villain. She was a villain that turned out to be the next Cooper partner in Sly 3. And then 3 came out. She was like that, and then in the 4th game, she was like, you could be so much better than Sly. Which is kind of dumb, because again, oh, there's a bottle. Finally, we made progress. It just kind of seems, it just seems weird. It's like the weirdest thing out of like the entirety of Sly 4. Well, with the exception of Bob. But like, yeah, there's no reason for Penelope to be like, oh, I'm gonna go bad guy. I've become bad guy for like no reason. Like, it would have made sense if like Le Paradox was like, or if Le Paradox would have actually been like a decent villain and was just like, instead of constantly, you know, being this enemy that doesn't really do a whole lot, he actually took the time to just be like, hey, you know, I hope you're doing your fucking job, otherwise, you know, I'm gonna leave you in the time zone that you're in, or I'm gonna leave, or I'll expose shit about the person, or something like that. I feel like that would have made more sense, rather than just the, oh, Le Paradox was super smart, Le Paradox was all this and all that, and I'm gonna be real with you, Le Paradox sucks. Like, I think, ooh, actually, you know what? I think Arpeggio and Le Paradox are both fighting for 4th place. Because, like, Le Paradox is just ass. Like, Arpeggio isn't as much better, or isn't much better. But, you know, at least we got to see the dude a whole lot more. Meanwhile, freaking Le Paradox is only shown up in, like, one mission, and that's him, you know, just talking to the elephant. Miss Decibel, I think? Whatever her name is. There was implied potential, like, romance between the two. But I think that also could just be Miss Decibel being, you know, whatever. And then, like, there was nothing else after that. Just check it. Oh, I hate looking for bottles in this area. Oh, there's another one. Oh, wait, is there two? Nice. Now, where was that safe icon? I think it's in one of the crypts. Well, I guess this also gives me the opportunity to be able to show off one of the cool little Easter eggs in the level as well. I think it's this crypt. It's either this one or the other one. On top of the tower. I think Le Paradox is a weak villain, but Arpeggio was an entire missed opportunity. Yeah, like, Arpeggio would have been amazing to see as something. Like, even as, like, a secondary, like, episode. I think that would have been amazing for the character. But, unfortunately, him and Dimitri kind of got scuffed out on something. Anyways, here's a nice little Easter egg. Oh, no, I think you gotta destroy it, right? What's the Easter egg for this area? There's an Easter egg somewhere. I just can't remember if it's in this area or not. I think you have to clear everything out, or you gotta destroy everything. But regardless, the little Easter egg that you can have happen, huh. Was it here or was it somewhere else? And I not destroy everything. I might be thinking of a different one. There's an Easter egg towards one of, or to the game that predated Sly Cooper. If anybody knows, or, well, if you know, you know, but if you don't, basically, there's an Easter egg in this area, or in this level specifically. One of the crypts, if you destroy everything, I think, or if you just look into the area, it will show up a nice little 3D model of a character from a little-known game known as Rocket Robot on Wheels. Yeah, Jerry got it. It'll show off the N64 model things are chill with everybody. Yeah, I'd say that things are pretty chill over here, Jake. How about you, man? Oh, I think it's all the way up here. Is it all the way up here, or is it... Ah, there it is. Ah. There we go. Oh, right. I think this is where it is. I think... Or not, maybe? I don't know. I think it is here, or it's somewhere. I don't know. Go ahead and just kill off all these enemies real quick. Maybe now it shows up? There must be another crypt that I have to go into or something.
Security around the Contessa's castle is tight. She must have something really good in here. Punch in 969.
There we go. The Rage Bomb.
You've gotten the Rage Bomb move.
Oh, looks like we're still missing something. What am I missing? Well, I guess we'll go and constantly, or we'll just keep checking all the areas. Thinking, what level did we miss? Was it here? Okay, there's one. Oh, there's two. Got everything there. Oh, it must be bottles. Oh, shit. Oh, if it's bottles, then, man, we are going to be here for a while. This is the jungle one. Shit, it is. How many bottles are we missing? We're missing... Oh, crap. God, that's one of the problems. We missed that one bottle and we don't know where it is. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and just keep going then. In the meantime, let's also go ahead and see if we have enough to be able to... Not enough. Damn. How much do we need? 1900. Yeah. Well, this is gonna be fun. Oh, wait, now that I think about it, wasn't one of the bottles, like, up? Jerry, were you here when we were trying to figure out where this damn bottle was? Because I forgot where the fuck this bottle went. Like one of the worst bits, too. Don't think you were here? Nah, no worries. I guess we're just gonna have to look. Eeny, meeny, run away. slowly chipping away at my health. Like the little ass monkey that they are. I disagree. Holy. I jumped and hit the circle button game. Oh, right. Wasn't there a bottle somewhere up on one of these things? Right. Yeah. Now I remember. There's a bottle that's stuck up on something that I couldn't get to. Is it right here? I think no, yeah, I definitely got that bottle. I got that bottle, please. If anybody hears a tinking, let me know. It's one of the only downsides about this kind of area. Ooh, that was close. Well, aside from, you know, looking for the bottle and everything, why don't we get a recap on people's, like, history with Sly Cooper? Jerry, would you like to go? What's your history with the series, my man? Or my friend? I think it was one of your first video games. If not, it was definitely the first one you ever bought. I mean, hey, that's always a good way to think about it. If it's not the first game that you played, it's definitely one of the games that that put an impression on you to be able to buy it. You know, Jake, you're lucky. You could have been like me, where I fell and landed not only on my knees, but I also straight up dented my Switch too. I think if I remember correctly, we went to an EB Games back when EB Games used to be, I think, in North America or something. There was like a North American branch, I think, of that thing or something. I don't remember exactly, but like I was wanting some other game. Meanwhile, my sister, who's older than me, was like, why don't we get this game and whatnot? And I was like looking at a Mario game and everything. I didn't want to play something different or anything. And I was like, fine. After much deliberation. And it was when I was a kid too, so you know how it usually gets when it comes to that. But pretty much, we got the game. I at first didn't really like it. I thought it was too hard, but it was also when I was a kid too, and I was bad at video games. But as we grew with the series, because we were, I believe it was the second game that we got, or no, the first game that we got. How did you see me? Whatever. Anyways. Yeah. Pretty much, we got the second game. We played it. It definitely was a good time to be had. And ever since then, you know, even though I didn't really like the first game, when the second game came out, it was over. I enjoyed the shit out of the game. Honestly, I'm really excited to see, like, what could potentially happen for other games as well. Or at least, like, in terms of, like, the fan-made stuff. Because there are some great games that are being worked on, and they genuinely look kind of fun. Of course, we have the one that's basically it's basically a game of the mix of kind of like a mixture of Sly Cooper and Carmelita. I don't know if that game is still in the works, because Dream there was something that was going on for it. Something about, like, the game just kind of being hard to really work with or something on I can't remember exactly who it was. But they're working on a game that's like a in the future type game where, like, Carmelita and Sly had two kids. One took into the Cooper side, whereas the other was more into the Inspector Fox kind of side. Both similarly the same type of characters too. The Ringtail was basically worked like a Cooper, whereas the daughter is that of Inspector Fox. But now, here's a real good question. If Sanzaru were to go back into doing controller-based games again, would they go and make another Sly Cooper game? And would we want them? to make another Sly Cooper game. Or Sly game. I don't know why I keep wanting to say both. Or his entire name. Alright, Jake. See, on the one hand, it would be kind of cool because I do like the design of Sly Cooper, of Sly and the gang in Thieves in Time. And yes, I am one of those people who legitimately do like the little goatee that he has. But at the same time, I can also see why people don't want them. Or I can also see people not liking Thieves in Time's art style and whatnot. It definitely is a unique, it's a unique thing to really think about, because it's like, do you want to go for Sly Thieves in Time, or do you want to go for the original style that they had, that made Sly what he is? You know, now that I think about it, you know what Sly Thieves in Time reminds me of? Sly Thieves in Time honestly reminds me of a not comic book, but like a graphic novel. Because like Sly 1 through 3 were definitely based on, or was definitely heavily stylized to look like a comic rather than just like a comic and stuff like that. Whereas Sly 4 feels more like a visual novel, or not a visual novel, but like a graphic novel. I don't know. That weirdly kind of makes sense to me. All right, Jerry, take it. Have fun with your cat or with your friends. I don't know why I wanted to say character. What? I don't want to necessarily end the stream, but nah. These bottles are always going to be a pain in the ass to find. So I think what I will do, folks, that if I find them, I'll take a screenshot of them and I'll post an image into the community tab and whatnot. And with that being said, folks, we are done with Sly 2 Band of Thieves replay through. was fun, and it was very much worth it. Next time that you guys see me, we'll be starting a new game. Or actually, no, we'll be probably doing a grab bag. That'd be kind of fun to do. I'll let you guys know ahead of time before we do it and whatnot. So with that being said, folks, this is Max from the Video Game Nexus. Signing out. Everyone, take care of yourselves, alright?